Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the SweetBro27, and welcome to yet another Dokkan battle video. We're back in the Universal Survival Saga, Supreme Magnificent Spectacle, and we're going up against the androids in this one. Now, this one looks like it might be a little bit bizarre. If I'm not mistaken, Stage 2, there's going to actually be 2 enemies, as opposed to it being 3 separate stages. So we're going to have Krillin and Android 18 during the first phase, and then 17 and 18 the DFE. And, an SSR God Goku, or an SSR Goku. I don't even know what this Goku awakes into, this Goku card, but if you didn't see our summoning video yesterday, number one, shame on you, go check that out, that video deserves some love. And second of all, I actually pulled both Beast and MUI, so we have some power cooking. I don't see us struggling at all with this lineup. So this should be pretty much a very easy, like, should just be like a one and done. And at the start of the video, I'm going to plug this little question right here, because it's been a little while since we've done, like, a full-on discussion topic video. So if you guys have any specific topics you want me to tackle, like, I know that we've done, rainbowed units and how, like, different, player bases, different power levels of characters or players, how they view characters differently. We've talked about dodge, we've talked about damage. If there's anything specifically you guys want to see, if you want to see me rank any specific characters or any type of characters, ranking difficult content bosses and how, like, BS I think they are, let me know all that in the comment section down below of this video, or pretty much any video that I have. I do try to check all my comments. Again, I'm not the greatest at it because I have been getting, like, a very large influx of them. But I do my best. I do try to reply to everything that I think deserves a response in the first place, and I feel like I do a pretty good job of having, like, fun little chats with the community and everything. And I do want to say thank you guys so much. Because of you, the channel's had just, like, insane levels of growth. Like, as of the time of recording, which is 12:11 a.m. on the 11th, the day that this is going up, we're at 436. 2 weeks ago, I wasn't even at 200. So that's just incredibly, incredibly generous of all of you guys and all of your love and support, sharing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoy more of me as well, I'm just going to do a little bit of a subtle plug since the start of this fight shouldn't really be anything threatening. Check me out below. I have a bunch of different socials that are all linked in the comment section of this video. I have a Twitter, which I'm very active on. I have a Twitch where I go live multiple times a week. I have a TikTok, which I post YouTube shorts to every now and then. But pretty much if you see a YouTube short from me here, you'll see it there. So I don't really take the most advantage of that platform. I guess we could say that. But yeah, just check me out again if you want to support me, or if you just enjoy what I offer and what I bring to the table. I would love to welcome you to all the other different variations of content that I create. So let's go ahead and analyze what are Krillin and 18 doing during this opening phase. They do get 30% attack for 1 turn on super attack. Their super attack effect is 1.68. So after super, they're roughly around 2 million, which isn't like too crazy. They can't be stunned or debuffed. They can be sealed, interesting. And they get 10% attack with each turn that passes. So they do slowly get stronger as the fight progresses if you're not able to get rid of them in just 1 turn, which I guess isn't like the biggest deal ever. Because even with an extra 50% attack, I can't imagine these guys being the most threatening. They do have 600k normals, which I guess isn't nothing. Why did we do such little damage on this rotation? I guess Beast, I'm really not paying attention. I feel like I could put full auto on this and we could probably clutch it out. But they have 60,000 HP, which isn't like a lot, but like not a little. 64% damage reduction, very low defense. They have very low defense. Why am I not doing anything? Are my guys just not giving me additionals? Very interesting. All right, and again, that's a very poor unit to super. Even though this is the first time he's getting hit, 50% damage reduction and guard. Post super attack, this is going to do literally double digits. Yep, boom, perfect. That's what we love to see. We might actually get to see UI's domain since we're going so slow. And I guess Orange Piccolo must have gotten tagged by a super because we're actually at a low-ish HP pool. Nothing that we can't come back from. But we have, we have 4 team protection abilities now. We have Gogeta, both beasts. We have the revives, we have the domain, and we have the Orange Piccolo transformation. Like, it's all just a matter of, like, do I really even need to pop any of them? Like, is this going to be a no active skill challenge? Can I beat this entire event without popping a single active skill? But it looks like we are done with this phase, so we're entering into this new one, which has 17 and 18. They have 80,000 HP, 650 normals. Their super attack effect is 1.8. They get a guaranteed stun on their super attack effect, and then Goku, he has 60 million HP, 770 normals, and he gets 30% attack on his super attack effect, and he's a 2.156. So I think the strat here is that we just try to eliminate Goku as quickly as possible. That is a lot of attacks in slot 1. I think this is what we'll do. We'll collect these. We'll collect these, and then we'll pop the orange Piccolo transformation. So I'll be back in just a moment, but it'll be like 30 seconds for you guys. It'll be like 3 minutes for me. We'll be right back. Alright, so if you're wondering why I did that, even though I didn't need to by any means, I didn't want to worry about the seal, because I have been running, you know, some events on my own time, trying to get a feel for all these different characters, and I have had Beast get stunned and sealed so many times in slot 1, it's really annoying. Like, it doesn't, like, lose me the run or anything, but I want to see this character just have, like, absolutely humongous pop-off turns. I want to see big number go burr, and not being able to have that opportunity because a stun or a seal when so many bosses are, like, guaranteed to super in slot 1, it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying, especially since he's my brand new shiny toy. Like, he's the guy that I've been waiting months for. And I know I also have UI, but UI, I wasn't expecting to get him, and, like, I had already made up my mind. I'm like, I'm not going to have him. I'm going to have to be able to do all this content without him. Moving forward, what am I going to do? Because, like, he is hype. Like, I'm incredibly glad that we got him. I think that they gave him incredible amounts of justice in terms of his kit and everything. I just really wasn't, like, this isn't as hype to me. Because, like, yes, he's very good, but there wasn't, like, the months of anticipating this guy coming to the global version, and I didn't go, so, I mean, literally, I got him second summon or third summon or whatever if you checked out the summoning video. Again, if you haven't seen that, shame on you. Go watch that right freaking now, or I guess watch it after this one, that way I can get the watch time for both. But yeah, I mean, it was really cool that we got him, but I guess I just wasn't as excited, even though I'm not even like a huge fan of the Beast transformation in of itself. Like, it is incredibly hype, but it's not my favorite transformation by far. I would say I probably do enjoy, like, the UI Ultra Instinct transformations more so than I do the other. But it's just kind of, you know, it was just a cool moment, and we can actually get advantage out of this because this is an AoE. So let's go ahead and pop this, and then we can go ahead and do Goku's here. Goku's, if he crits, might kill, just barely doesn't. Okay. So there are a lot of attacks there in slot 1. I'm not really worried about dying, but even if we were to die, we have, I think it's MUI's active, or his revive is up. I don't think we've been hit 5 times with SSBE. So we'll do our rotations like this. If we get sealed, we get sealed. It's whatever. We'll still have, like, a guaranteed crit chance on the normal. Unfortunately, we are getting sealed. This happens all the time, man. And I understand why. Like, the difficult content is kind of designed around bullying your slot 1 unit. That's why Beast is so necessary. Or having a unit like AGL MUI who can actually go into slot 1 very consistently with his dodge. Or having, like, Tech MUI or Angel SSJ3 Goku or something along those lines. Having a character who can go into slot 1 and, like, handle the bullying, it's good. But man, I just want to use him. I just want to use my shiny new toy. I just want to see him. I just want to see him pop off because he does phenomenally well, especially with, like, all these other superhero units around him. I actually went ahead and I just blew my load. I gave him as many of the hidden potential orbs as possible, the ones that give you link levels. I just went ahead. I was like, I don't want to waste time. I don't want to link level him. I don't want to do whatever, so I did the same thing with MUI as well. I just gave them all the orbs, got them all the way to link level 9, and then I used link level keys on them with a couple of the characters that I've been saving to get to link level 10. That way I can expedite this process, that way we can see them at their maximum potential pretty much as soon as possible. I haven't put equips on them yet. If I'm not mistaken, I did do the Beast Gohan equip, so I should have his equipped so he could be a little bit more defensive with his anniversary equips. I don't know exactly what his anniversary equips do. Like, I think he has a level, like a bronze level 8 defense, which is obviously very good. But outside of that, I don't actually know what, like, his silver and his gold equips are. They're probably additional if I had to guess. They probably also do crit, because that's kind of what they do. They're like, They give you like a bunch of crit for like your bronze, and they give you defense, and then for your gold, they give you a lot of additional in defense, or at least that's what they did with all the other anniversary LRs. I don't think that's really like the most necessary in a character like this when he basically is already guaranteed critting. If you're using that, you're like using for like deep into these fights where like maybe his passive is wearing off. But even if his passive is wearing off deep into these fights, like if he gets hit enough, he's still basically guaranteed critting. So you don't really like need crit. Crit on a character like this is completely worthless, and I think you are a silly goose. You are confirmed silly goose status if you actually do give a character like this crit, or a character like Topo who has guaranteed crit once he does his active skill in the god mode. I don't know. Crit is good, but read the characters, kids, before you just blindly give them random orbs. But yeah, there we go. That was a one and done. Very, very simple. Very, very easy. Let's go ahead and look at the squad. But yeah, that is going to be all for this time, guys. I've been the Sweeper27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming PNG YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you guys. Let me know, what do you think about this stage of the Supreme Magnificent Spectacle? And let me know, again, are there any discussion videos that you would like me to go into, like really sink my teeth into? I have a couple of ideas, especially after I got a little bit of a reaction from some people in the comments about something I said in a separate video that we might dive in. Might do another comment reaction video, or we may just make a video entirely about the topic itself that I have in mind. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see, but again, if there's anything specifically you guys would want me to go over, or any specific things you would want me to do, like in the game, like maybe do a challenge run, I could do like a whole box showcase, or like a Link level 10 showcase. I almost have 200 characters Link level 10, which is quite impressive. I'm almost at that 2 million power level point threshold. I'm like 200,000 away, which really isn't that far in the grand scheme of things. I'm quickly getting to that next threshold, so I'm super excited about that whenever we reach it. But that's going to be all for now. So, as always, I've been the Sweeper27, and I am signing off.